G'day guys, my name's Josh, you can call me JaWoodle, and welcome back to The Walking Dead in 7 Days to Die, where I'm coming back with no time to chat really. It's pissing down cats and dogs, but we're not gonna faff about the weather at all. I am a man on a mission, and there's lots of things I want to do, so I'm heading out immediately. I need to find a cement mixer. I've gone away, and I'm trying to think about what kind of horde base I think is gonna work the best for the spears and rifles, and I think what it's gonna be is some sort of combination of like a crawling base and kind of like the hatch hallway that I made back in Fists Only a long time ago. If I can find some way to kind of like smoosh those together like a banana split, I reckon that's going to be the best option for me. Lots of headshots and lots of reach. But to build a base, I need concrete. And to make concrete, I need a cement mixer. So I'm heading out with the high hopes of finding one of those sometime soon. Yes, I know, it's very early, we're up before the sunrise, a foreign concept for me, I'm sure, but I'm here, I'm ready, let's do it. I'm finally gonna raid the cracker book that I was trying to get to yesterday before I got distracted with the passing gas. Even went and marked it on my map so that I couldn't get it wrong, even if I wanted to. In here, in and out, nice and quickly, because even if the cracker book doesn't have what I'm after, there should be a construction site around here somewhere that will. If I can find a broken cement mixer, it's got a, I think it's like, well, it used to be 50%, but they've nerfed that now. Still has a reasonable chance of giving me the schematic for it out of the bin. Put you down as well. Anyone hiding in the corners? I hope not. See, if I can't find it in the bookstore, I got construction sites to hit instead. I'd love to get reading straight away while the sun is still cresting over the street outside, but instead, I'm gonna try and push on nice and quickly to maybe get another level up. The next level up isn't too far away. That might increase my loot stage just that little bit. Which, even though books are a little bit funny in the loot stage calculations, I still think having a high loot stage is a good plan. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure someone's out here. Yeah, right there. I waggled the door in your chops and you didn't give a shit about it. I was just trying to get you up from your snooze. Just because I turned off feral sense way back when doesn't mean that all the zombies in the neighborhood don't get alerted to my presence really bloody easily. There is a lot of noise happening downstairs. Yep, they're all making their way over to knock on the door of the bookstore and see if they can interrupt me. Where the ball sacks did you come from? I was having a lovely time up on the roof. Just take, oh, my stamina's gone. Oh, this was a bad idea. Take my time getting through all of your friends. I'm kind of impressed though. That means you climbed a ladder. That's improvement for you, ScoMo. Oh, there's quite a few coming for me. Are those like the zombies out of the loot room, or is that just like they're passing through? Well, I mean, I suppose we're just gonna have to have a battle on the roof. Is this like a horde or something? They're not stopping. They're coming thick, fast, and heavy. Stop it. Stop it. Is it just you lot? Don't remember, not big enough to be a horde, but big enough to be a nuisance. You're dead. You're dead. ScoMo's bringing everyone. God, it's like a barbecue up here. They are still coming, but I kind of just got to get on with it, you know? Ooh. Actually, here we go. Past Josh is going to launch into some half-cocked, barely thought out, almost an explanation of what's going on in his noggin. Never works out well, but you know what? Let's give him a break. He's just a little excited. Kind of like this. Okay, imagine like this ladder column where they're coming up to me with their heads beaking up on top of their shoulders, begging to be penetrated. Imagine this, but just go like that. Just like flip it down to the side, put it over end like it's the bleeding Titanic, but hope it doesn't split down the middle and Jack doesn't get frozen down to the depths, whatever happened to him. Get off the door, Rose. There's enough room for two ears. Jack. But basically this on its side, so I can stand here and look directly down some sort of avenue the zombies will have to crawl towards me, so they've got their heads up on top, and that should mean, yeah, I mean, that should work. This is kind of like an impromptu proof of concept. I was pretty confident of the idea to start with. This is just making it even more certain. God, there's still heaps of them just milling about in the loot room. All right, oh geez, all the other zombies all spawned in as well. I think I'm just tempting fate now. Not only am I getting into fights with all of the population of zombies outside, I'm increasing the burden by waking up all the zombies in the loot room too. But this is fine. This is fine with me. They're nice and slow going towards me. If this didn't have a problem with like dogs and things and zombie bears and whatnot, things that don't have feet that can't climb ladders because paws are apparently terrible for it, this would work as a horde base already. They're slow, easy to handle, their heads are ripe for the picking like cherries on a farm. And if I need to, Just go with a bow and arrow too. This is perfect. Somehow in all that hubbub, all the ruckus that I just brought to the ladder just outside, all the clowns inside here didn't actually wake up at all. But I'll just leave the crawler. I did get stealth damage, I didn't kill him. Is that because I kind of hit him in the rolls of the neck? I hit him in the bakery rather than the actual noggin. Someone's exploding shit outside. Hold your horses. There we go. Now you're done. Now you're done and or dusted like a bloody donuts. I can't quite see Lozdog. Hold on. There you are. That's a bit better. Aim up a little bit further. Perfect. Look at this. Oh, for goodness sake. Apparently, if you actually manage to hit a zombie in the head, it does a lot. As zombie apocalypses should be. Last one's just the copper that I can't hit. Right, fine. It's gonna be like that. Everyone already knows I'm here anyway, so just put a solid bit of lead through your brainstem and just be done with it. Grab one of my arrows back that have exploded out of ScoMo. That arrow is gone to the depths. Who else is around? There's a lot of moaning and gurgling happening around here. I mean, listen, I cleaned out a whole lot of you. I know that's upsetting, but this isn't the way to go about it. Just raiding this back room first. Oh, another crossbow schematic. I'll hold on to you for now in case I do make it back to Trading Potatoes and can sell you for a couple of dollary dues. Is that your schematic, was it? Sorry, Sonny Jim, you're gonna have to either hand the map over to Kermit or just quit yapping to Long John about it. Scrap you. I don't need the blood bag, actually. Piss that off. Sounds like someone's getting real reckless out there. They just keep coming though. There's no feral sense anymore. How do you all know I'm here? I mean, I was trying to go quietly until I wasn't anymore because I went with the rifle. Oh, there's a lot of them. Jeez, okay, apparently it's bloody everything must go sale at the bookstore. And well, I wasn't part of the sale. You can't have me too. Shit, fuck, ow, damn it. I did get that level up that I wanted. My loot stage is 108. I'm still waiting for my loot stage in the prison to be over 100 so I can start popping open. Ooh. Pistol Pete Volume 3. Where were you in the last series? About time you showed up. You're only about 2 weeks too late. Well, rapid fire 9mm weapons. And I am using the 9mm pistol at the moment, actually, so it's still kind of handy. But yeah, I'm still waiting for my my loot stage at home to be enough to warrant breaking into the gun safe and the weapons bag and whatnot that's hanging out in the office. Nothing in you. Need to quickly pop open the box before you can raid it, Josh. What have you got? Nothing. I'll take you to sell as well. And just a couple of scraps of paper. Pretty dismal so far, but I live in hope with the front room. I haven't got them after. I didn't bring my lockpick, so I'll just mark it on here and go another chest. It's just there. So I've got all the ones at home. I've got the reinforced chest. No, what's this one? That's the reinforced chest. I've got the hardened chest, the better one, down in the little suburb down there. Got a box on the roof there and a box on the roof there. So 10 minute lockpicking candy, more than enough to get through all of those, and maybe even enough to pop a cheeky looting candy while I get through it all. I'm still thinking that looting candy is actually a detriment to most of the things I want to do, and just gives you bullshit loot like it punishes you for trying to get better gubbins. So maybe I'll just abandon that plan, grab whatever else is around though. Bit of Mega Crush, bit of empty glass jars, trying to save everything I can and leave nothing behind. Just gonna grab that cheeky deeky hidden stash up above the bathroom roof. Open you, pop open that one too. The last of the hidden stashes that I never really knew was there until relatively recently. What's in you? Ooh, impact bracing. Yes, bloody please. Grab you, chuck you on. I do have a bit of a propensity to break my ankles at the most inconvenient times, so anything you can give me to stave that off even for a moment, definitely a good get by me. Chuck all the dies into them. Looking a little multicolored, but that's a-okay with me. Alright, that's done. Don't need you. Now it's just me and a whole bunch of bookshelves. Not much of a reader in my regular life, but if you're gonna be giving me shit like this, what's this? Increasing chance to ragdoll enemies with each hit. Yes, please. I'll read everything cover to cover. Oh, ha, ha, ha. Very early on. Wow. It is, I don't know how to feel about this. My heart rate's up. I'm getting a little clammy from excitement. I don't remember the last time one of my ambitious plans paid off in the first, like, 4 seconds of the day. I'm in shock. I'm shook. I'm shook down to be woodly cool. I'm slapping my mouse around and doing all sorts of dumb shit. Use. It's not even fucking 9 in the morning. I'm going to knock off work and go home. Fucking happy days, lads. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. Even a chook's come in to roost at the shock of everything that's just happened. I know! I'm that much in shock as well. I've got my wings spread trying to figure out how freaking gravity works. I've seen chickens die a lot of ways. That is a new one for me. Quickly change it over. I still gotta raid the rest of the bookshelves though and get everything else that's on offer. Leave nothing behind. But I'm over the freaking moon about that. I'm like a freaking Apollo astronaut. Michael Collins, eat your heart out. I'm up there with you, son. I've grabbed all the books. All the bookshelves are empty. Quicker just whack down a frame at the front, as is the new habit that I'm trying to learn. I'm still bad at it, but I'm trying to teach myself to always chuck down a, a frame outside any POIs I go to, so I know I've been there before. So what do I actually get out of that? I got a machine gunner book. Nice, take you. Got a couple of schematics to go sell to Trader Potato. Leather armor schematic. It's not super helpful, but it's something I haven't read, so I gotta scratch the itch anyway. More books to sell. A sham chowder recipe as well. And more importantly, oh, that's a good one. 10% more damage to wolves. Nice. I'm still over encumbered by, well, 1, so I'll just quickly scrap up the extra arrows I've got. You know, it's nothing personal, I just don't want to have to slug you around. Right, well, I had so many other plans though. I was going to go there, be miserable in my failure, and then head back home and find a construction site or something. But we found the cement mixer, so there's only one thing to do. Whip up one of those bad boys, actually maybe even 2. Yeah, 2's a good shout, actually. Need some more forges as well while I'm at it. Whip up a couple of cement mixers, get some concrete on the go. I live in a world full of sand. I've got lots of stone around and plenty of cement that I've been hoarding this whole time. I'll go to traders first and sell the books, though. Nah, fuck it, actually. I think he restocks tomorrow. I'll be going out there anyway. I'll just sell it in the morning. Something I didn't really make note of this morning, actually, before I set off. I spent last night until about 3 AM just slowly chipping away the stairs with me stone axe. But I got really, I realized halfway through, I broke down one of the stairs and I realized that the ground is weaker than the concrete is. It's 1500 HP for an asphalt block as opposed to 5000 on the concrete. So I've dug out the trench underneath, filled it with frames for support for now. Then I just need to slowly but surely chip away these bad boys, take away the frames, and that will all collapse. An easier way to start renovating the base. I'll do the same on the other side as well. Without like the appropriate tools to do it though, it's taken forever. So what do I need to make a cement mixer? I need forged iron, got plenty of that. Springs, engine, mechanical parts. Mechanical parts is gonna be the needle in that big old ass cheek. So I might need to go and break down some things to get what I need. Was engines as well. That's fine. Couple of engines there. Got a lot of engines for the early game, actually. That's, normally I'm scrounging around for those things. Need some springs. Need some mechanical parts, which I have plenty. Good for me. And a bunch of forged iron, which I may not have on me right now. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. I got plenty of them. Whack them in the old workbench over here. Cement mixer. Make 2 of those. Fuck yeah, I'm so excited. Now all I need to do is figure out where, not how, but where I'm gonna build my horde base. I would also like for everyone who's watching this to take just a brief moment to appreciate the fact that I'm planning like my end game horde base on day 12. Not only like the horde base for day 14, but what I intend on using going forward. Dickhead me forgot to close the bleeding door again. It's gonna let in the draft and or zombies. But yeah, look at me, like, actually planning ahead for once in my life. It's a new and improved WOODLE. I mean, I'm still not very confident in the game, but at least I'm trying now. Oh my god. Alright, guess there's a horde out here. Time to clean house. There's a zombie dog in the street, but real quick, I need to close my base door. Oh god, you didn't die? Okay, I thought I heard some flapping about as well. I definitely did. Just gotta make sure I target those, ooh, and a copper as well. Target those zombie dogs. They're really hard to hit. Damn it, I thought I hit you, but nah, turns out no. I might have tickled your nipple, but didn't get the pill that I was hoping for. All right, hold on. This might be a job for the pea shooter. Just gonna make sure that you die before you vomit on me. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it forever. Ooh. Another thing I forgot about this mod, I got like the weapons upgrade mod. I still haven't figured out how to get the scopes and stuff to work, but like I put the extended barrel on my pistol and sure as shit, it's actually got an extended barrel on the sprite for it. Oh, that's so good. Why is this part of the vanilla game? I'll have to link that firearms mod down in the description. It's like, I don't usually use it because it kind of clashes with the WOODLE UI that I use. There's some parts in there that just don't play nicely with each other. But some of the things are starting to get through, which I'm pretty excited about. When I first find a scope, it'll still have like the black image around it, but if it's doing cool things like that, I'm all for it. I think I need to take like advantage of the courtyard here. I like the fact that there's like chain link fencing all around here, so if the zombies do fall out of my base, because it will be, I left the door open again, didn't I? Fucking idiot, Josh. If the zombies do fall out of my base, because it will be an elevated base, like bases need to be elevated now. If you want zombies to come at you in a reliable way, you gotta make sure there's only one route, and the easiest way to do that, build up above the deck. Old base still, oh, there's a couple of friendos flapping about up there, but I mean, even on my best day, that's a real rough shot for me. But I think if I build my horde base here, maybe take advantage of the walls, give them like some steps up the side and up the front as well, so they can all come to me. How long can I build that that corridor though? It's gonna be like a little chute, but how long can it be before they give up on it? There is a limit to that before they just give up and don't try and path at all. That might take some research. Oh, I don't know, but I'm excited about the opportunity. The first of the cement mixes is done, so I'll grab you and just, hang on a second, I'll quickly open up a little cell for you, get rid of all this garbage and chuck it in here. At some point, I will break down the walls and fix up this top room here and actually live in it. But when that comes around, I can just like pick all this stuff up, back up again and just move it where it needs to go. Like a concrete crafting now, it's just after midday. Oh, think Josh. You need to do this right, because if you bin this early, there's no saving it. Chuck you down, go and grab some of you. Look at that, look at all the cement I've got. Some of you. Gonna need some more sand, but that's fine. I live in a desert and I've got a shovel and the willpower. That's not how you do it, Josh. Bunch of concrete mix. There we go, production is on. Where do we think a good place to build a sand pit is? I don't want to dig it somewhere where I'm going to be falling into it constantly, but I don't want to be too far away either. Well, I don't ever really go out the back here, do I? There's a ladder on either side. This bit here is kind of, oh no, wait. It's kind of no man's land, but I dig a pit and a zombie gets caught in it and I piss him off up in my tower over there. He might inadvertently, but somehow miraculously undermine me. So I think a bit further away is probably the go. That should be far enough away. I think it is kind of on the way to traders. Maybe over this side then, just next to the lake. Gotta pick a good spot for it, because otherwise you're riding over divots and getting yourself stuck all the time. Yeah, this will do. Boom, let's get digging. Need all the sand I can muster. I've made it down to the stone layer, and I don't really want to go any deeper than that, because then you start getting stone instead of actual sand. So just gonna dig this like a strip mine instead of like a resource mine. If I was digging for ores, like the iron just there, it'd be a shaft down, then spread out into the ore node down below. But because I just need the top layer, I just need the topsoil, I'll just work my way along and just basically dig like a boat ramp down into the deck. The zombies might come over there, but that's okay, I'll have a way to escape. This is the best way to do it that I can think, without getting myself trapped. I've got a point to spend, but I don't really want to spend it on something silly. In fact, I do have, yeah, that's definitely where that point was going, wasn't it? Into better barter, because now, if I take my specs off, that will drop me down to level 4 intellect, which means I'm level 2 better barter, no like super duper secret stash, but when I whack the old specs back on again, I explain this thoroughly every time I go through it because some people just haven't heard of it before, so I'll make sure that everyone's up to speed so you can take advantage of it too. But with my specs back on again, back up to tier 5 intellect, and I've got better barter 3. Gotta make sure you buy those things when you're wearing your nerdy specs, otherwise it doesn't work. But that gives me access to double the amount of trader goodness, and I've got dollary dues for days. Just a good equation for me. That's my little hole done, and I've got a good amount of sand out of it as well. I'll go and chuck some more concrete on the craft, because it is only 2 PM as the drizzle starts drizzling. It's only 2 PM, got a lot of time left in the day. I think, in fact, if it's Trading Potato Day tomorrow, I reckon I should go out and, first of all, go and chat to Trader Bob. Although, if I wait to go out there tomorrow, I guess Trader Day, so I might be able to see what he's got. Plus, there's that, I was thinking about the treasure supplies that are buried just next door to him. So maybe I'll go there tomorrow instead. I'll grab some of you and my stones, which are just them, and whack you in as well. Although by now, you should be done. Yes, you are. Push it in next to your little friendo. Chuck you in like that. 400 going in there. That's fine. It's close enough to be level. It's not quite, but it'll do me for now. I still haven't found a schematic for the 4x scope, which I'm a little bit pining for. I probably should just kind of consider getting myself prepared for that though. Broken glass and things. So maybe actually, I do have some steel about, don't I? Not in there. I've got a little bit, but I can get that from like generators and transformers and things like that. So maybe with the rest of the day, I don't have a quest from the trader. All right, I'll go and do that. I'll quickly do a cheeky deeky quest, just get some extra loot, extra experience, and make the use of my time. All the concrete's crafting away. I mean, I may not be able to build it for the day 14 horde, but I do have my little tower of death just there. But at least I come into day 21 and the harder hordes later on, as things get real dicey, I can start taking more advantage of my rifle, of the penetrator perk, and some AP ammunition. Yeah, that'll work out in the long run. God damn it, I'm confident about it. Not confident enough to squawk about it though. Nice and quick, pube face. Let me have a little chat to ya. Wiggle your little mustache and form some words.
I like you.
I didn't really want to click that by actually. I just kind of clicked by accident. I want to do a fetch and clear. It's worth the most. So we've got
blockhead.
Farm blockhead.
But you better.
Wow. This isn't Minecraft anymore. This is Minecraft for adults, which is how 7 Days to Die was originally sold to me way back when. So we've got a farm. Or the electronics store, which may be the one I've already been to, actually. It is, so I don't want to do that one. I'll get rid of you, and I'll grab the other one instead. That one, Farm 4. Where's that going to be? No, I haven't rated that one yet, have I? I've just kind of been around it. Ooh, no, I don't think that's a bookstore. Alright, well, no time like the present. Let's get cracking on then. And if it is what I've done before, well, at least I tried to do something new. Oh no, it's the vets. I haven't been to the vet before. I mean, I probably should. I've got a lot of weird things going on with my body that I think only an animal doctor could understand. Give you a little tickle. All right, we're ready to go. Clear areas and grab the supplies. Before we do anything though, have to check the horse float of glory. More often than not, ooh, not too shabby. More often than not, this place, like this particular trailer, gives me some pretty decent gubs. You are not as good as my current one. You got 9.37.9 compared to... no, I think... Oh, actually, though, the new one has better heat resist. All right, that works for me. Quickly slap the pockets across into that one. Modify you and you. This is definitely the right one, isn't it? Yes, it is. So I can scrap you and turn that into a first aid bando. I might have to buy the first little physician more often. It's a good thing to have. I can't drag me nutsack too much in here. I'm gonna get through here nice and quickly. Put you down and oh, I got all jaggly. I got on your hips and I lost the ability to use my knees. I mean, I'm not sure why. I have some theories. I don't really want to talk about it out loud. Gotta remember though, to grab some glass. Of which apparently those shards aren't glass. Well, in that case then, grab some of you, nothing there, nothing there. Need to grab a whole bunch of it because eventually we're gonna find that scope schematic and froth it. I didn't bring my lockpicks, which is a little bit upsetting. I need to bring those with me everywhere for now, and I'm leaving them behind, and I probably shouldn't be at this point. Although, in my defense, not that I have really much of a leg to stand on, I don't really have that many lockpicks right now. I'm definitely lacking pretty sorely. Take all of you to scrap you for the brass. I know I can chuck it in the forge and get even more bang for my brassy buck, but it just takes up too much space in my inventory, and that's at far more of a premium right now than my brass supplies are. Oh, geez, g'day, bud. Missed it. Follow up shot. Missed it. No, stop. Oh, that drew in a lot of attention, probably rightly so. But yeah, I never have a problem having lots of brass. I'd rather just have the inventory space and all the pockets in the world and not have to think about it. I remember there being a doggo in here somewhere. Might whip out the old pit. Oh, yep, just in case. But you know what? Here, come over here and come up where I can actually see, all start nibbling on some hay bales. But you had a clear path to him and you said you wanted to floss your teeth with some straw. So that I'm questioning your method, only your priorities. There's the satchel, nice and easy. Check you for eggs, nothing doing. Although I do have... okay, I'll take you. And I'll break you down to get the extra feathers just to turn those arrowheads into arrows. Now, I was scrapping a couple of spare ones before, but I'll try and take what I can home. If I have to scrap them later, then so be it, I guess. Don't need you, though. You can definitely piss off. Turn that into frames. I'm looking at a little more chockers than I was anticipating on being, but we'll manage. We'll sort it out. Get the pistol out in case things get really bad for me. G'day, g'day. How's everyone going? What do you know? Well, strike a bleeding light. Yeah, what are you gonna do about that? Oh, Joshy got a gun. Oh, there's a copper. Hold on. I got something just for you. Can you show me one of your necks, please? Not all of the bacon rolls hanging underneath, but just the one on the top. Nope, that won't work. Stop it. They're coming through the building heckin' quickly. This might be a horde or something. Oh, what I wouldn't do. Nope. Oh, damn it. What I wouldn't do to grab myself a couple of grenades or something. Stop it. Oh my goodness, you are so bloody strong. Oh, wow. Okay, get real G with it down there. Lie on your back and thrust into the skies like the champion you are. What I need to do is bring some grenades and stuff with me. My armor at the moment is standing up pretty well at stopping some of the heavier hitters. That's not gonna last too long. When shit gets real bad, I'll die really quickly. Speaking of dying quickly, can you do that for a change? There, see? What did I tell ya? Some nerdy bloody glasses. I spent a whole bunch of dollar materials on getting a pair of you not too long ago, knowing full well that before too long, I'd just find some somewhere because that's just how the game is, but it was worth it. I stand by that choice. Oh, there you are. All right, hold on. Get some reach. Nice. So, did those cops and things... No, I still have to clear the areas. They weren't actually the end of the POI. They were just wanderers showing up to be really inconvenient. Anyone else in here? Oh, you're a feral. I can tell by the way you're waddling towards me and the way your noggin exploded everywhere. Job done. Gonna grab the cobble and the concrete before I go, though. I need it now. Now I have my cement mixers, I need everything. What are we looking at? What is the reward for our rather arduous quest? So I got a Messiah and a Shamway box and nothing in the corner. Alright, fair play to you then. I'll throw you away and throw you away. No point taking rotten flesh home. Not really planning on doing any farming at all because I don't want to spend the points on it. Open you. Try not to hit the ammo pile on top. Nice. Alright, well, what are we going to get? Medical supplies. I can turn that into the first aid bandage, actually. First aid bando. Cheers, knackers. Shamway box with a spud and some rations. Not going to say no. I'll scrap the buckshot and take the bullet tips. And those ones as well. Rocket launcher parts, just gonna get sold. That's fine. A book I've already read. A can of fish. And another way to head mod. Alright. That's fine. That's all good. Look, I'm happy just finding mods. Still in that phase of the game where everything has a purpose. Pull up out the front. How's it going, Trady Wrecked? What's happening, mustache man? Got any words to say to me this time?
Hey, jackass, can I lighten that backpack up?
Just once, I'd like your personality not to be about as deep as this flattened out teaspoon. I come to you all the time and have a little chin wag, and all you do is just vomit vile at me. I've already got cops to do that. I don't need another one of you too. We could be friends if you weren't such a raging cock sausage. What do I even want? I've got better boots already, so I'll take the pistol. My pistol's better, but I can sell you for more, so alright. Lovely dovely. Gonna be here tomorrow anyway, so I'll just kind of deal with you then. Although, actually, before we do anything else, do you have any ammo making?
Watch yourself, stranger. I know some fellers who break legs for coin.
Give me a look at your legs. Give me a look at your legs. I'm about to be bloody one of them. Just, nah, can't quite reach. But I do have that extra secret stash now. What have you got to offer me? 2 grand on you, a bit dear, but I think it's worthwhile for the moment. And Sniper Volume 3. Oh, damn it, I thought that was the one that gives me the AP ammo schematic. But their book's all the same, so I'll take you. Even for spending slightly more by not having
Be careful
the trading candy, which you don't have any of either. Right, I'll take all the books and all the schematics that I need. What are you for? Dear, sure. Headshots have a chance to stun on a greater chance to dismember. Yes, please. Don't need rocket launcher schematics, but... Oh, you're very expensive, so probably not gonna happen. And nothing else really getting me fizzy. Although... Yeah, right. Oh, Magnum. 8 grand that would give me a discount. I can't afford it. I'll take the hunting knife because I'm rolling with the bone shit at the moment. That's just smart cricket. He's actually got a fat stack of AP ammo in his not-so-secret stash. I took my goggles off just to have a squiz around. And a bunch of steel. That's fine. He can hold that. I don't want to pay the higher prices. What I do want to have a look at, though, chuck them back on me ears. Shut up, dickhead. Is do you have... that's not how you spell tips, Josh. No tips. No casings, and I've already bought the gunpowder, didn't I? Alright, nothing of value out of you, both personally and stock-wise. I'm happy with that. That was a productive day. Let's get back home and see if we can plan out our base. So if all this area here is eventually going to be filled in, so I can just like live on the top story of this prison and not have to worry about the bottom at all. And I want to build my horde base in the courtyard, which means when I was looking for glass, I didn't want to break these things down ahead of time though. If I can use these windows as doorways like that, I can build the platform on the other side. I just need to make sure though that there's no like feasible way for the zombies to make it to. We might have to build like a bit of a disconnect between this wall and like the bunker I'll be fighting from. So a little bit further out than you might expect. Because yeah, if they think they can like break through a wall somewhere else, they can come up behind me, that's the way they're going to go. So if I make sure there's a gap there out to that one, the only way for them to get to me is a path that I designed for them. So that's just the way I should be going about it. Yeah, I can do that. That'll be nice and easy. Easy as. I've got 300 frames on me, and I'm mostly curious about just how long this courtyard is. I'm going to whack down a couple of frames and figure it out. So we'll call the fence 0, I suppose. So we'll start from there. Don't need to bother counting it out as I go, because it's just going to be however many less than 300 I have when I get to the other side. Because if I can figure out how long this is, I can figure out like how long I can kind of like get the zombies to follow their path. 280. So the courtyard's 20 blocks long. I'm trying. Like, look, I've done a lot of experiments with the zombies over the trip, but how far can I get them to path to me? I think it was like. My head says 26, but I'm pretty sure that's the length of the dart trap fires. I'm getting the numbers kerfuddled. So maybe it should be less than that. Plus, I have to take into account like them starting outside the walls as well. If I just make it like the length of the courtyard, right? Like I have my bunker here and just have one like long bloody gap. I was trying to think of a better word for that. One long little hatch for them to go through all the way along. They'll crawl. I'll have the rifle, headshots for days. And if they fall, they're in a pen still. Yeah, that should work. That should work easy. Well, if I'm going to be doing some pretty serious construction out here, I need to put in some proper, stable supports. I've learned my lesson from Mega City in that I almost lost my entire horde base from a pretty ambitious cop explosion. So if I go all the way down, not quite to bedrock, but a couple blocks down all to do, just to make sure that if they blow up the very... Actually, I'll go one block further. I'm scared about it. If they blow up the very weak gravel here, it's not going to break my entire base down around me. Nighttime has now fallen, so I'll quickly just go a little bit more stealthy than I was before and try and just get you nice and upgraded. I wasn't going to go to cobble on you guys and save going up all the way to concrete until I had like learning elixir or something going for me, because upgrade to the concrete gives you a shitload of experience. Oh god, it sounds like there's lots of zombies outside. Take you and take you. I might need to have a cheeky little fight with the zombies before I can get too carried away with my construction works. I would have thought, given the fact that half the time you see like roadwork signs and no workmen to be seen at all, these clowns would be happy about me actually getting on the tools for a change. But no, I guess not. Guess I have to come and like deal with you before I can do what I have to do. What the shit? Bloody die for me. Good god, you're strong. So just straight up to concrete on you. If I have this concrete now, that I never have to worry about it again. I'm really annoyed about that. I thought I heard something, but the stupid bloody ambient music, or whatever you want to call that, the sound effects, covered up the sounds. And now I can't hear anything. Well, there's either a horde outside my walls, or it's all A-OK. We won't know until there's zombies beating through the cracks and crevices in the concrete. All the way up to there, though. That's just going to be the nice support pillar for what I'm building next. How am I going to connect this, though, to my base without the zombies seeing it as a path? I would have used the force field way back when, but that's gone now. Maybe there's a better way to do it. I still don't have the means to make myself a claw hammer either. Minus 69 at some point wouldn't be a bad shout, given how far I am actually already spec'd into strength. I've been saying this for a while though, the strength tree even is just a little bit too OP, because you need the strength tree regardless of what else you're doing. Which just means it kind of makes sense to roll with clubs or sledgehammers. Although, I do know that they're like rejiggering all of the spec trees and stuff like that in Alpha 21, so they're going to solve that problem that I'm already whining about. Very excited for that. The moon is peering through the clouds over there. It's very late at night. I'll probably get back inside, but at least like my pillar now is up to scratch. The right height for where my floor is going to be, like at this level. I'll get rid of those blocks there to open up those doorways a little bit when I have the tools to do so. Can put you guys back away. I now actually have 15 pieces of broken glass, which should be enough. Almost. Yeah, no, maybe to make... God, I love it when things coinky-dink their way together and make me a happy bloody clam. Chuckle you lot away, and you guys into there as well. There's an extra one hanging out, but that's all good. Yeah, no, I think we're fine. I think we're pretty good. I'm running out of space desperately, though. Pretty good to keep going. So tomorrow is Tradie Potato Day. So I will, first thing in the morning, what's my loot stage in here, by the way? It is 95. We're slowly getting there. First thing in the morning, before the sun rises, I'll get on the old bike and pedal my spaghetti legs all the way out to here. If I have the time, dig up Trent's treasure map as well, so I can start, soon as he opens at 6:05, start out at Trader Bob, then come back, go and see Trader Rect and see what he's got. And then, maybe we'll go raid the cathedral, actually. I've been meaning to do it for a while. It wouldn't be a bad idea, just to see what we can find. Lots of bookshelves and some decent loot at the top. And in fact, before I forget, let's grab, where the hell are they? Are they in here? Some lockpicks. There they are. I'll leave one behind in case I break them all and don't get anywhere. Gotta have some way to get inside boxes though. The prison feels a little less secure than it did not long ago because there's a heckin' big draft coming through the gaping windows I've just dug for myself. I'm excited though. I reckon that base will work out well. As long as I build it right, having one avenue of attack for the zombies is just the only way to play this game anymore. If I have them and they're all crouched over, ready to cop a bloody shot in the mouth, it'll go through them, and it goes to the one behind it, and then the one behind them too. What's my penetrator level at these days? Level 3. You need to be... Ooh, one more level of perception gets me max level of penetrator. But at the moment, what's it give me? 2 additional targets. So does that mean it goes... Like, AP ammo gives me the first one, and then this gives me the one after, and the one after that again. So I can go through... Is that going through 3 zombies and hitting the 4th? Or is it going through the first 2 zombies and hitting and stopping in the 3rd? Not sure how that really works out. We'll have to find out in practice, I suppose. But all that working together should work out to be a good time. Then I can figure out some way to kind of like add on to my base to make it work with explosives as well. But I'll have to figure that out and fight the Horde. Well, not in the next episode, but figure out how to do the Horde in the next episode. Because this episode is done. So thank you guys for watching. Most of all, thank you to the patrons of Patreon who made this episode possible. If you liked it, make sure you hit the like button down below and subscribe to this channel. Follow me on Twitter. If I don't talk to you there first, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.